Hello there, beautiful people. I'm Tracy Rigdon, and this is the Contrast Project Lounge podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be starting off a series to wind down the month of June, going into the summer celebrating season in the state of Florida. Of course, we have, sun and fun pretty much year round, except for the hurricanes and such. But one thing that's top of our mind should be safety. In this first of the series, Drowning Disparities, addressing the dangers within the African American community, exploring the disproportionate risks and the importance of water safety education. Are you guys ready for this? Let's do it. Saving lives through water safety and bridging the drowning disparity in the African American community. That's what we're talking about in this episode. Now, water, it can be a source of joy, relaxation, and recreation for many, but it can also be a silent danger. In the United States, drowning claims thousands of lives each year, with a staggering disparity between Black American children and their white counterparts. This alarming discrepancy reveals deep-rooted issues that demand our attention as a whole. In this episode, we're going to delve into the dangers of drowning within the African American community, examining the disparities, analyzing data from the CDC, and shedding some light on the situation in Jacksonville, Florida, as well as exploring initiatives aimed at promoting water safety. Now, this comes as an important thing because it has been in the news quite a bit lately, particularly because of a new leadership in Jacksonville, Florida, and the fact that, summertime's here, and so it's time to open up the pools. However, in Jacksonville, upwards of about 40 to 50% of the public pools are not open. They remain closed, whether it be for maintenance that has been neglected, staffing issues, a shortage of lifeguards. Many reasons have been cited by the city of Jacksonville. We have a new mayor in Jacksonville, Northeast Florida. If you're not from Jacksonville, Jacksonville does have a new mayor-elect, Donna Deegan, who has stated that it is going to be one of her priorities to bring this to the forefront, to make sure these pools are open, accessible, and that lessons will be a part of that. Now, we're going to evaluate public pool availability and highlight the collective efforts, as I said. Now, the drowning disparity data. According to the CDC, now nearly 10 accidental drownings occur daily in the United States, with a disproportionate impact on the African American community. Now, shockingly, the fatal drowning rate amongst Black American children is 3 times higher than that of their white counterparts. These statistics demand immediate action to understand and mitigate the underlying causes contributing to this disparity. Now, the historical denial and segregation portion of this. To understand the origins of this drowning disparity, we've got to examine the historical denial of swimming skills to Black Americans, particularly during the era of segregation. Discriminatory practices excluded African Americans from public swimming areas such as pools, beaches, and denied them access to swimming lessons. As a result, generations of Black individuals grew up without adequate water safety education, perpetuating the risks and vulnerabilities we witness today, what we're seeing now. There are a lot of people that are volunteering their time in the North Florida area. Representative Angie Nixon has made it one of her missions to encourage people within the Black community to teach your children to swim. And if you don't know how to swim, there's no shame in that game. If you're an adult and you can't swim, go learn. it behooves you in the state of Florida, since we are, like I said, surrounded by water, the ocean, beaches everywhere. There are swimming pools in just about every neighborhood. Okay, you've got rivers, streams, creeks, water retention ponds, ditches. One of the number one killers of infants in the state of Florida is drowning. Now, Jacksonville's water safety challenges, as we talked about. Now, Jacksonville, Florida, it's a city known for its beaches and waterways, and also faces significant disparities in swimming and water safety within the African American community. Limited access to safe swimming facilities, ongoing repairs, and staffing shortages for lifeguard positions, they've further exacerbated the problem. Marginalized neighborhoods, often bearing the brunt of these challenges, must be a focal point to the efforts to address water safety disparities. Now, there is the transformative power of swim lessons. Again, particularly in someone that lives in a state that is so full of water access. Okay? Swim lessons play a pivotal role in addressing the drowning disparity within the African American community. By providing access to swim instruction and water safety education, we can empower individuals with life-saving skills and knowledge. Organizations such as the USA Swimming Foundation, local YMCAs, and community-based initiatives are working diligently to bridge this gap through programs that offer free or affordable. The availability and accessibility of public pools are critical factors in promoting water safety. Unfortunately, many public pools in marginalized neighborhoods are neglected, perpetuating the disparities in the swimming opportunities. Repairing, reopening, and adequately maintaining these pools is essential to ensure equal access to swimming facilities. Community leaders, local officials, like the new government, new leadership in Jacksonville, the new Mayor-elect Donna Deegan, like I said, has stated that opening these pools is going to be one of her priorities when she takes office. And residents, they must advocate for the restoration and proper staffing of public pools in underserved areas, providing a safe and inclusive environment for all. Now, addressing the issue in Jacksonville, again, in Jacksonville, a city with rich cultural heritage and a vibrant African American community, the water safety challenges faced by marginalized neighborhoods demand attention and action. Local organizations, activists, and elected officials are working together to address these disparities. Again, Mayor-elect Donna Deegan has expressed her commitment to prioritize the reopening of swimming pools and addressing staffing shortages for lifeguard positions. This commitment signals a promising step forward in the effort to ensure equal access to water safety resources for all residents of Jacksonville. We should always have a collaboration and community empowerment involvement with all of the other things that I mentioned. You have to have collaboration within and around different communities, different people. If like I said, collaboration, if you know how to swim, and you have the opportunity to offer your services, volunteer, to teach swimming, please do. If you don't, learn how to swim. Go learn how to swim. And then after you have learned, well, like they say, reach one, teach one. Solving the drowning disparity requires collaboration and community empowerment. It's crucial to engage with local organizations, schools, community centers, and churches even, to raise awareness about the importance of water safety and swim lessons. By fostering partnerships with swim clubs, lifeguard associations, and other stakeholders, we can expand resources, provide mentorship opportunities, and promote career paths in aquatics for individuals within the African American community. Like I said, reach one, teach one. The advocacy for policy changes, of course, addressing the drowning disparity also necessitates advocacy for policy changes at the local, state, and national levels. By advocating for increased funding for swim lesson programs, public pool maintenance, and lifeguard training, we can ensure that water safety resources are available to all communities, regardless of the socioeconomic backgrounds. Additionally, incorporating water safety education into school curricula, which I think is a pretty good idea, especially, again, being in Florida, the water state, and community programs can create a lasting impact on future generations and save lives. Now, the drowning disparity within the African American community is a pressing issue that demands immediate attention. It does. By understanding the historical context, promoting swim lessons, improving public pool availability, and fostering collaboration and advocacy, we can bridge this gap and save lives. Together, let us work towards a future where every individual, regardless of their background, has access to water safety resources, empowering them to enjoy the water safely and confidently. Here's my call to action for you guys. Listen, join the movement to address drowning disparities and promote water safety within the African American community and the community at large. Far too many children are drowning in the state of Florida because they simply don't know how to swim. How you can do that? Find the organizations. The city of Jacksonville has a website with their parks and recreation. You can also, again, contact any local church or go to where the public pools are that are open. Go to the city council meetings. Make your voice heard. Together, we can make a difference. We can. So please share this podcast episode, spread awareness, and get involved in local initiatives that provide access to swim lessons. Again, together, we can make a difference and save lives. I'd like to thank all my friends, fans, and followers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. All of you. And those of you who are not already following us, please like, share, comment. And on the YouTube channel, like, share, comment, and smash the subscribe button so that you get all the new episodes. Don't forget to ring that bell. You get notifications. And listen, once again, I want to thank each and every single one of you. Your support means the world to me, and I certainly do appreciate it. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello there, beautiful people. Listen, if you listened to only 3 podcast episodes between now and New Year's, you'll want to listen to these 3 episodes that I've chosen to close out the month of June. Now, June, of course, heralds in the summer. And in Florida, summer means a lot more than just, the sweltering heat, the afternoon downpours, the storms, the hurricanes. It's all coming our way. Trees are down, but it also means a lot of celebrations. It means June was Pride Month and all the festivities that went along with that. There was Juneteenth, the celebrations and festivities that went along with that. Very important holiday celebration, federal holiday, observed by many, and particularly important in the African American community. Now, with July coming on, of course, right at the very first week, we have Independence Day, the 4th of July, and all the celebrations that go with that. And, of course, not only across the country, but in the state of Florida, which is, of course, party central, there's the beaches, the barbecues, the swimming pools, the fireworks. Now, one thing that brings these 3 episodes that I'm about to tell you about together First and foremost, safety. And then there's empathy, compassion, respect for not only our fellow man, but our furry friends. In our first episode in this series, Drowning Disparities, addressing the dangers within the African American community, exploring the disproportionate risks and the importance of water safety education. Now, in this episode, we're shining a spotlight on a troubling disparity within the African American community, the high rate of drowning incidents. Did you know that every day in the United States, nearly 10 accidental drownings occur? Astonishingly, the fatal drowning rate of Black American children is 3 times higher than that of white children. We're here to explore this issue and also shed some light on the situation currently going on in Jacksonville, Florida, with the public swimming pools. Second in the series, understanding the potential triggers for combat veterans with PTSD during 4th of July celebrations. The 4th of July is a time of celebration, of course, fireworks and joy for many. However, it's important to remember that for combat veterans living with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, this festive atmosphere, it can trigger traumatic memories and cause distress. In this episode, we'll explore the challenges faced by combat veterans with PTSD during 4th of July celebrations and provide challenges to the community to help. And we'll explore the challenges faced by the combat veterans with PTSD during 4th of July celebrations and provide practical tips for individuals and communities to help support them. And lastly in the series, protecting your pets, understanding 4th of July triggers and firework anxiety. In this episode, we delve into the triggers pets experience during 4th of July celebrations and fireworks, the anxiety they may face. Now, this ties in closely to the veterans in as much as the loud noises, thunder and lightning for that matter, year-round, particularly in the summertime in Florida. But the neighborhood fireworks in particular, the anxiety that people may face, and the precautions we can take to keep them safe. Join us as we explore the intense fear responses, the risk of lost pets, and essential measures to protect our beloved animals during this festive season. And by the way, during the 4th of July celebrations, it's the highest number of reported lost pets in the country. That's right. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the podcast. You won't regret it. Well, in my closing thoughts, I wanted to first of all thank you for joining us on today's episode. Remember to stay informed, spread awareness, and advocate for equal access to swimming education and facilities. Together, we can make a difference in our communities. Thanks again for being a part of our extraordinary community. Your presence and engagement means the world to me. Remember, life is a magnificent adventure filled with endless possibilities. Embrace the randomness, find the relevance in every twist and turn, and keep living your truth. Stay connected, stay inspired, stay safe, be vigilant, and remember, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, peace.